All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel again. Thank y'all so much for coming over. Appreciate all the love and support. Now, look, I found this very interesting here. Got this article here that's from the Shade Room. It says, Judge Greg Mathis shares hypothetical sentence he'd give Diddy if jury finds him guilty of federal charges. Now, you all know, how Judge Mathis is in his courtroom. I just want to hear what he would have to say here. Let me see. Wait, is there a video? Oh, I guess there is a video. I'm going to just see right here. While Sean Diddy Combs' federal trial in New York is continuing to make headlines, Judge Greg Mathis is dropping his 2 cents on the case. On a recent podcast episode, Mathis considered the key points he's taken from the case, from testimonies made on the stand, surveillance footage, and transcripts. Mathis came up with a hypothetical sentence he would give the bad boy mogul if the jury found him guilty of his trial charges. Let's see here, because like I said, there is a I guess a video that went viral. I'm not going to play it. I just don't know how people are when you're playing their videos. So I'm going to just read here. It says, on the June 5th episode of his podcast, Mathis' verdict. Okay, so he has his own podcast. The 65-year-old TV judge was candid about Diddy's federal case with his son, Amir. I might have to check that out. It's like you want to hear what another judge has to say. When questioned on the recent online chatter pertaining to the case, Mathis has a strong opinion on those who think Diddy's charges should be dropped. Mathis says, I guess they're trying to say, y'all, hold on. The trial is entering week 6 on Monday, and the prosecution is still presenting its case. In the latest update, officials said the trial may seep into the first week of July. For clarity, Diddy has not been convicted of any of the charges, including ST and all the stuff we know. To Mathis, prosecutors haven't fully nailed the... Thank you, because this is how I feel. It says, to Mathis, prosecutors haven't fully nailed the ST and the racketeering charges yet, but based on things revealed in court so far, the TV judge is convinced Diddy is at least guilty of one of the transportation to engage in P charge. Y'all know what the P charge is. When women are doing things for money. Okay, that's good. That's good to hear from a judge that he said he is at least guilty of that. Because I was like, I've been watching a lot of lawyers. And like I said, they've been saying like 50-50. So to hear this from a judge, all right, and said, yes, that's a federal crime, he said. He called it a low level, but enough to warrant about a year behind bars. That's it? Dang. He also pointed out that some state crimes like, can I even say that? Well, when you physically do something to somebody, I'm just trying to be careful here. I think I can say assault. Are off the table because the statute of limitations ran out. Right. But I said before, they're showing all this, and a lot of people are testifying to this, especially when Cassie talked about the things that happened, is because they're painting the picture, and his character is just gone, is being torn down. Like, people say like, oh, we saw the video. Oh, he's alleged of this. Oh, he's alleged of that. You know what? He might be capable of doing those other things. But again, because of the statute of limitations. Let's see. In another clip, he explained while he thinks Diddy could have been in more trouble based on other testimonies shared during his trial so far. He says, I'm convinced he was involved in at least 2 cases of the things against women. Yeah, Mathis said, the like battery and all that stuff. He also threw shade at Diddy's alleged role in Kid Cudi's car explosion, saying he might have been an accessory or accomplice. Now, if Mathis was handing down the gavel of the last night rapper, he'd hit Diddy with 5 to 10 years behind bars. This is in addition to the 1 year for the transportation to engage in, let's see. I'm trying to see, did he say anything else? Because they're just talking about, Jane. Okay, so Judge Mathis is saying like a year for that and 5 to 10 years for the Kid Cudi. That's interesting, man. That is very interesting to know. That helped me out a lot. Because, they're saying, he's facing up to life in prison if convicted for everything. But, even the judge is saying that the prosecution hasn't completely nailed what he's being charged for. I feel like they're on their way. This week coming up is going to be very, 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 very crucial. For me, today is Sunday. All right. It's late at night, so I'm probably not going to upload this video until Monday. And, I got places to be Monday. So when I get back home, I'll see what news has come out on, how did Monday go, or if it's still going before I can, do a video. But like I said, just playing catch up here, I just thought this would be very interesting to check out, getting a judge point of view. But yeah, I feel like everybody, I think mainly because the prosecution said they're looking to probably rest on Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, probably Friday at the most, at the latest. But I know a lot of people kind of was like, whoa, wait, by Friday of next week? And then you go, well, wow, they must got something up their sleeve then. I feel like that's what a lot of people are saying, because that's soon. They said 6 to 8 weeks, and yeah. So what do you guys think? How do you guys think this week is going to go? Comment below, man. Appreciate y'all coming over and watching. Peace out.